It's time for a basketball broadcast here on WCMP. Let's head to the court. Welcome inside Pine City High School for tonight's girls basketball matchup between the Pine City Dragons and the East Central Eagles. These two Great River Conference foes are ready to get going here tonight. We're about 5.5 minutes away from the start of this game. Of course, we'll have the starting lineups and national anthem right before that as well. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, and I'll be bringing you the action from tonight's matchup between the Eagles and the Dragons. Of course, there is a lot more games going on WCMPradio.com. The update quickly for you before we get into the teams here in this basketball game. The North Branch boys and Pine City boys are going at it right across the street, and it is at 0 apiece in that one. So early on, still at 0-0. Neither team has been able to crack the first points on the scoreboard. But in tonight's game, we'll start with the East Central Eagles coming all the way from Finlayson, Minnesota. Up there at East Central High School, the Eagles come into this contest with a 1-5 record. Their lone win came against Isle when they won 45-21. This team only averaging about 32 points per game, and they give up 47 points per game. So not a bad defense this East Central team has. And in that JV game, they did fall 37-21, but their defense looked pretty good in that second half. So maybe that's a sign of things to come here in this one. Last year, this team did finish at 19-8, a really good record, but they graduated a pretty big senior class last year that helped propel them to that nice 19-8 record. So that has kind of maybe been the reason for the dip in production some, but that, I assure you, is not going to affect them here tonight when there is a Great River Conference matchup, especially between these two teams. It always seems to be a very good game. Now over to the Dragons side. The Dragons come into this one with a 6-1 record. They average 76 points per game and give up 47. Now their 76 points per game ranks third in all of Class AA. Their only loss on the season came against the number 5 team in the state, Duluth Marshall, 86-68. And in that game, Gianna Neepkins hit her 3,000th career point. She also had 51 points in that game. Now, interesting kind of fact here. I was looking at the Pine City Girls' schedule. They will play Duluth Marshall once again. It'll be their last game of the season. That game will be at Duluth Marshall High School. So those two teams will get a chance to face off again, and I assure you that one will be just as good as the first. But they were able to get back on track Tuesday after the loss on Friday to Duluth Marshall. The Dragons were. They got the win over Great River Conference foe Hinckley Finlayson, 71-48. Now, to start that game, the Dragons were down, if I remember right, it was 15-8 or 17-8, something like that, and they were able to come back and, as I mentioned, get the victory 71-48. So this Dragons defense, or offense and defense, really showing that they can get it done. They went on a 32-4 run in that game to get the victory. So this team showing that they can get it done. Maybe just a bit of a drag. Tough start there because of the loss to Duluth Marshall, but getting back on track again here on Tuesday, 71-48, 6-1 on the season. This team again looks to make another deep playoff push if again the Minnesota State High School League is going to allow these teams to do that this year. We will still await the word from them on that. I believe they're going to have a meeting on Tuesday to kind of discuss how to go about with the playoffs and state tournament this upcoming end of winter, spring. The Dragons are led in scoring by Sophie Lottie. She's a sophomore, averaging about 22 points per game. And Ellie Haas, the senior, who's averaging about 20 points per game. Now, Lottie also leads the team in both assists and rebounds. So Lottie has really come on as of late. Ellie Haas was leading the team in almost all categories, but then Lottie took over that, and those two are very good. They know how to get it done both in the perimeter game and in the paint. Both share the ball very well, and of course it's a team game, so this team has a lot of good pieces on it. And we are just about set for action here in this one, about a minute and a half away. So we'll take a break and hear a word from our fine sponsors, and when we come back, we should be set for action here between the Pine City Dragons and the East Central Eagles. You're listening to basketball on WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
It takes a team effort to ensure a successful future. That's why Town & Country Insurance in Hinckley, Finlayson, and Mora, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes across every sport. We recognize the dedication it takes to work and play hard. Your display of teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Here at Chris's Food Center, we have our very own top-quality Quarry Stone meats, fresh or frozen. So many options with our in-store made brats, in-store smoked sausage, and beef sticks. We even have pre-made hamburger patties in a variety of flavors. And to top it off, we even have pre-marinated steaks ready for the grill. Yep, that's right. When it comes to fresh quality meats, Chris's Food Center has you covered. Find us online to view our weekly ads at chrissfoodcenter.com. Chris's Food Center is here to help you eat better, buy more, and spend less.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
The new year is here. It's the perfect time to trade out the old and bring in the new. That's the new furnace to keep you cozy warm for the rest of winter and for years to come. Aquarius Home Services, your local heating expert, is here to help with a fantastic New Year special. How does a new furnace for as low as $45 per month sound? That's right, as little as $45 per month. To learn more and schedule your free estimate, visit AquariusHomeservices.com today.
Back inside Pine City High School, your starting lineups for the East Central Eagles. It will be number 11, sophomore Carly Watron. Then number 13, junior Allison Huntington. Then 22, sophomore Mackenzie Ludwig. Senior number 23, Cassidy Thorbig. And senior number 40, Adriana Kiernan. The East Central Eagles are head coached by Peter Rogotsky. On to the Dragons side of the ball. It will be number 2, sophomore Sophie Lottie. Number 4, junior Maddie Berglund. Number 14, sophomore Chloe Lind. Senior number 15, Ellie Haas. And junior number 33, Carissa Nassine. Those are your starting lineups here for both teams. 18 minutes up on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic's North Branch has 24-hour access to care by calling 1-855-FAIRVIEW or your local clinic number. Two teams out here getting set for the tip-off. Lind will be in the center along with Ludwig. And Lind's going to win that tip-off for the Dragons. Lottie will start with it. She gets over to Berglund, now to Haas. Haas all the way into the corner, near side to Nassine, now back to Lottie. Lottie picks up her dribble, gets over to Maddie Berglund, now to Haas. on the far side. Haas going to work her way to the left to the near side to Nasine, to Lati in the near side corner now in the paint to Chloe Lynn. Out to Ellie Haas on the far side in the corner for three. She nails it. And that's how we'll start. Ellie Haas will get the first points of the game, and it will be a nice three-point shot from the opposite corner. And now the Eagles have it. And taking that shot is Allison Huntington. She misses. Rebound, though, by the Eagles. Watrin with it now. Stops on her dribble. Pass it off to Thorvig. Thorvig, she gets it to Ludwig. Ludwig with the shot. It's in. Looked like it might try to wiggle its way out, but it stays in 2-3. Haas again from three-point range, and she'll make it. So Haas getting started early in this one, and it's 6-2, the Dragons lead. Pass here to Watrin. Watrin now to Huntington. Back to Watrin. Watrin will pass it off here to Thorvig. Thorvig trying to get past Berglund. She does. She'll take the jumper from the free throw line, and she manages to get it to roll in. That was Thorvig once again with the score there. Now to Berglund in the far side corner for the Dragons now. Back to Haas. Haas looking to pass it off to someone. She does. Lati, she'll drive. Pass it off to Haas. Haas thought about the three, then pass it to Berglund. Berglund back to Haas. Haas will pass it off to Nasine. Now to Lati at the free throw line. Back to Haas for three. Oh, almost made three in a row there. Lynn fighting for the rebound. She gets it. Dribbles out of trouble, gets it to Berglund. Now to Lati. Lati thought about the three. She'll get it to Haas. Haas for three again. And that one's off the mark. Lynn with another rebound. She just gets up and over everybody on that one. And she was fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot two. Nice job there from Chloe Lynn to get that rebound. Strong hands to hold that one in and not get it ripped out. So now she's at the line for two. First one is up, no good. So first free throw for her is no good. But she has a chance at another one right here. The shot is up. And can't get the front of the roll, but Lati will get the rebound. She misses, and the Eagles will have it. Pass here to Thorvig from Kiernan. Thorvig passes it off to Ludwig. Ludwig in the paint, has it knocked away by Haas, but the rebound by Huntington. Huntington to Watrin. Watrin trying to dribble out of some trouble. Now she's going to get herself maybe in a little more trouble. She's trying to pass it off. Here she can't, as it's taken away by Chloe Lind. Lind to Lati. Lati will take it up the court here for the Dragons. Into the paint to Haas, and Haas will put it up and in for two. An easy layup there for Haas. It's 8-4. Haas with all 8 points right now for the Dragons. Ludwig takes it, passes it off here to Watrin. And we're going to get an early timeout here in this one. Dragons lead 8-4. We'll hear a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to basketball on WCMP.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley, providing you with the highest quality food for your family. This week at Daggett's, get 80% lean ground beef for just $2.49 per pound. Get bone and assorted pork chops, $1.69 per pound. Get a 4-pound bag of navel oranges for $2 for $7. And boxes of General Mills cereals are $4 for $10. Deals are good this week only while supplies last, so hurry into your local grocery store, Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
Back inside Pine City High School, just about out of the timeout. Dragons lead here early in this one, 8-4 over the Eagles of East Central. Again, the Eagles come into this game at 1-5. Dragons at 6-1. Inbound pass here is to Watrin. Watrin, tried to get it to Thorvig. It was nearly stolen away. Good job by Thorvig to take it in. Shot by Huntington, no good. Rebound taken in by Lind. Lind passes it down court to Lati. Lati in the corner to Berglund. Berglund to Nasine for three, no good. Rebound going to be taken in by Lati, and Lati was fouled as she shot that one, so she'll go to the line and shoot two. Just under 15 minutes left here in the second half. That foul was on Ludwig, her first. Lottie's at the line. No good on her first. She'll get a chance at another one here. Checking in is Josie Ford for Mackenzie Ludwig. Ford, the junior. This one up by Lottie is good. So Lottie makes one of two. And it's 9-4. That one's stolen away by Lottie now for Pine City. She's going to take it to the basket herself. She misses. Rebound's going to be taken in here by Watron for the Eagles. She'll pass it off here to Thorvig. Thorvig going to take it up the court. She's going to sprint now, takes a jumper, and she gets it to fall. Nice shot there from Thorvig. Manages to get that one up and over Lottie's arms. And it's 9-6. Haas passes it in the paint here to Lynn. Lynn will back her way in, and Lynn will get the friendly roll for two. It's 11-6. Pass now to Isabella Olsen. Now to Thorvig. Off to Watron. Watron back here to Thorvig. Thorvig going to go left to her left. Now pass it off to Watron. Watron passes to her left. It's nearly thrown away by Berglund. Back to Watron here for three. No good. Lottie, the easy rebound. Down the court she goes. Passes it all the way across court into the corner to Nassine, to Lynn, back to Lottie, now to Haas in the far side corner. She'll drift now to her left, pass off to Nassine. Nassine to Lottie quickly. Kind of a hot potato pass there from Nassine to Lottie. Lynn to Haas. Haas going to drive into the paint. Nice spin move, puts up the shot. A soft shot there from Haas. And she gets it in. 13-6. Isabella Olsen with it now for the Eagles. She might take it herself. No, she stops, waits for her offense to get near her, then passes it off here to Thorvig. Thorvig with the shot. Nice shot. No good, but she gets the foul. So Thorvig going to go to the line and shoot two here for the Eagles. 13-6. The Eagles trail. That's the first foul on Haas here in this game. Their first team foul, actually. Thorvig's first shot is up and good. That looked very good there from Thorvig. A nice shot. Checking in for the Eagles, I believe, is Reina Zaudke. As Thorvig makes both of her shots and makes it 13-8. Lottie with it for the Dragons up the court. Stops, passes over to Haas. Haas in the paint now to Carly Jusak, who checked in for Lind. Jusak can't handle it cleanly, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover, and it will be Eagles' ball. Thorvig will have the ball again. She's double teamed. She passes it into no man's land, but her teammate catches up to it. And now it's a scramble for the ball. On the ground is Haas, and it's Haas and Watron down there trying to fight for the ball. I believe we're going to get a jump ball call and possession arrow favoring the Eagles, so the Eagles catch a break on that one. Watron will be the player who will inbound it for the Eagles. She does to Thorvig. Thorvig had to kind of twist back for that one. Thorvig on Lottie. She's going to drive to the net. Nice block there from Lottie, but I think she's going to get the foul on her. Yeah, so Lottie, that's going to be her first. She'll send Thorvig to the line again for two. Thorvig looked very good with her first two free throws. Nope, they discussed it. Now they're going to say it was not a shooting foul. The foul was on the court. Inbound pass there to Isabella Olsen. A little strong. Goes right through her hands, and the ball will go back here to the Dragons. 13-8, they lead. Under 13 minutes to play. Lottie gets the inbound pass here from Berglund. Lottie stops on her dribble, gets it off to Berglund, to Sell, back to Berglund, to Haas, now back to Berglund. Berglund for three, off the mark. Rebound taken in by Ella Sell. She's off the mark as well, and Lottie manages to get the rebound, but she stepped on the line. So it's going to be a turnover. And the Eagles will have it. That's Watron to Thorvig. Thorvig going to be double teamed. Now Watron has it to Thorvig after getting it from Thorvig, and they're going to say Thorvig stepped on the boundary line on that far side, and they'll turn it over back to the Dragons. Carly Jusak, the freshman here for the Dragons, will inbound it to Lottie. Lottie to Jusak. Jusak in the paint to Haas. Haas got to dribble out of a triple team there. And she was fouled. Going to get 3 players in for East Central. It is Ludwig, Kiernan, and Huntington who check back in for the Eagles. Jusak's pass is nearly stolen away by Watron. Good job by Watron to get her hand in the way of that pass. She knocks it out of bounds. Oh, now going to possibly make Jusak think twice about her inbound pass this time. She gets it out to Haas. Haas to Lottie. Lottie back to Haas. Haas for 3. Just short. And rebound going to be taken in by Thorvig of the Eagles. Thorvig to Ludwig. Now to Huntington, back to Ludwig for 3, no good. Rebound by Thorvig to Kiernan. Kiernan, pass off here. Now to Huntington. Huntington to Thorvig. Thorvig for 2, no good. Rebound by Kiernan for the Eagles to Ludwig. Ludwig at the top of the key trying to find someone to pass off to her. She's going to take it herself. Now it's on the floor, and we're going to have a fight for the ball. It's still on the floor, still loose, and somehow, oh my goodness, Eagles almost had it, but Haas steals it away. She got it to LSL, to Carly Jusak in the paint, gets the nice roll, and Jusak with her first points of the game, and then a bit of a dry spell there for both teams, and it's 15-8. Under 11 minutes to go here in this first half. We're going to have a whistle. And we have a timeout on the court. Timeout by East Central. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to girls basketball here on WCMP.
M Health Fairview Clinic in North Branch can help your entire family stay healthy, heal from illness and injuries, or manage complex health conditions. Specialties include family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy, with early morning appointments and 24/7 scheduling online or by phone. To schedule an appointment, call 185-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available at North Branch Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 to 5 on the weekends.
Back here inside Pine City High School, not quite out of the timeout. And you can hear the first buzzer signaling they need to get ready to get back out on the court. And the Eagles will break their huddle and get back out on the court now. Inbound pass here from Huntington to Thorvig. Thorvig to Kiernan. Now to Ludwig. Ludwig gets it into the paint to Thorvig. Beautiful pass, and Thorvig just a little too strong on the layup there. Rebound taken in by Lind. Lind. It's a whistle on her. A little upset with herself on that one. She knew she had an open lane to go through and just made a mistake there. So turnover. Eagles will have the ball. Inbound to Thorvig. Thorvig going to take it up the court slowly. Passing the scene now and finds a lane. She tries to pass out, but it was tipped. Stolen away here by Haas. Haas in the paint to Sell. Sell almost trips. Gets it to Lind somehow, and then the shot is up, no good. Goes out of bounds, and it will be last touched by a Dragon. So it'll be Eagles ball. Watron now to Thorvig. Thorvig off here to Huntington. Huntington gets it off to Ludwig. Ludwig in the near side. Gets it off here to Huntington, but it's stolen away by LSL. LSL will get it to Lind. Lind up the court with it. Stops, passes it off here to Carly Jusak for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound by Haas. Haas with the speed to get there. She misses the first shot, gets her own rebound, then misses the second one, but she got fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2. 10 minutes left here in this game on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard in the first half, rather. Dragons lead 15-8. So Haas gets set up for her first. Haas's first is good. M Health Fairview Clinic. You can now find Dr. Raymond and Jenna Labine at the M Health Fairview North Branch location. Haas's second one. Oh, it's in and out. So she'll only get one of two there, and the rebound by the Eagles. That's with it is Ludwig. Ludwig to Watrin. Watrin trying to find someone to get it off to. She does the Thorvig. It's a one-hopper into Thorvig. Thorvig takes it into the paint, but Haas right there for the block. Nice job by Haas to make sure to only get all ball on that one and get none of the hand. Lottie will check in for Haas now. And Huntington will inbound the pass here to Watrin. Watrin stops on the dribble at the top of the three-point line, gets it off to Huntington. Huntington trying to go somewhere with it. Has it nearly stolen away. It's poked by Carissa Nassine. She gets it off to Thorvig. Thorvig now to Ludwig. Ludwig up. No good, but she's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot two. 16-8, under 9.5 left in this first half. Dragons lead. And it is the sophomore Mackenzie Ludwig at the line for the Eagles. Long pause there before the ball gets to the free thrower. She nails the first one, though. So 16-9 now the score. Ludwig's second one is up, no good. So Ludwig only hits on one, and the Dragons quickly down the other way. Nassine to Berglund in the near side corner for three. It's off the mark. Lind tracing it. She does get the rebound. Off to Lottie now. Back to Berglund. To Nassine. Nassine will drive, get it off to Lottie. To Lind. Lind will drive it into the paint. Passes it off to Berglund. Berglund thought about three. Gets it in the paint to Jusak now. Jusak with a nice turnaround shot. It's no good. Last touch by the Eagles. Well, the Eagles touched it last, and Lind will set to inbound here for the Dragons. Lind inbounds it to Lottie, a dangerous pass kind of. And now Lottie's pass gets stolen away here by Huntington for the Eagles. Huntington stops on her dribble, has to get it off now to Ludwig. Ludwig gets it off here to Isabella Olsen, the sophomore. She loses control of it, then regains it. Trying to make a move on Lottie. She drops the ball, and Nassine steals it away. Carly Jusak with it. She's going to take it into the paint, stop on her dribble, get it off to Berglund. Berglund on the near side. Out of Jusak, over to Lind, to Lottie, back to Lind. Lind's going to take the three-point shot. That one's good. Lind from three-point range. We don't see Lind take the three-point shot too often, but right there she shows you that she's able to do it. She's more of their in-the-paint player, as Watrin has it now, off to Ludwig for the Eagles. Trying to get past half-court line. They do. They get it off to Thorvig now. Now to Watrin. No, excuse me, that's Olsen. In the paint to Thorvig. Now to Huntington. Huntington puts up the shot. No good. Carly Jusak trying to get the rebound. Lottie finally does. Lottie. Pass off to Jusak. Jusak thought about three. Good defense, though, by Olsen. Back to Lottie. Lottie to Nassine to Berglund. Berglund in the near side corner. Dribbling to her right. Gets it to Jusak. Jusak all the way far side corner to Lottie. Lottie wants to get it in the paint, but she finally decides against it. Poked away by Huntington. Then Nassine will take it in. Now back to Lottie. Lottie back to Nassine in the corner, and it's stolen away by Thorvig. Nice job there by Thorvig to play off the ball a little bit to get the pass stolen away. And now Watrin will take it in the paint. That one's no good. Rebound taken in by Lottie for the Dragons. Lottie up the court, dribbling through everybody in the paint. Oh, too strong, but Lind gets the rebound, and she'll put it up and in for two. Lottie had a nice move there to get through traffic, and then the shot just didn't fall for her. But Lind got the rebound and was able to get it to fall. Huntington with the shot, and it's knocked away by Jusak. Jusak says, no, ma'am, not in here. Three players will check out for East Central. Three will check in. Thorvig inbounds it here to Ford. Ford trying to get past Jusak. Oh, she has it poked away, and then she gets it off to Watrin. Watrin She's trying to get past Haas. Haas, good job there, getting her body in front of her. Off to Kiernan. Now Kiernan back to Thorvig. Thorvig going to drive past it to Watron. Watron gets Haas to jump, but she's trying to drive, and Haas right there with some pretty good defense. Watron can't get past Haas. She's in trouble. She finally does, gets it off to Kiernan. Now tries to get off to Thorvig, but Lottie right there to steal it away. Lottie with the layup. It's in and good. Lottie makes it 23-9. And now East Central going to use another timeout here in this one. That's their third timeout. They'll only have 2 left in the second half now after that one. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left. The Dragons lead 23-9 on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview North Branch Urgent Care has extended its hours from noon to 8 p.m. weekdays and from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday. And while they take a timeout, we will as well. You're listening to Basketball on WCMP.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Just about set to come back from the timeout here inside Pine City High School. Again, Dragons lead 23-9. Dragons have 3 team fouls while East Central has 4. So pretty clean game here for both of these teams. East Central works their way back out onto the court. Forward will get set to inbound here for the Eagles. Gets it off to Thorvig. Thorvig can wait for her offense to get past half court. They don't. She's in trouble. Gets it off to Kiernan. Nice job by Kiernan. She gets it off to Thorvig. Now Thorvig tries to get it to Ford, and it's just over her head. So possession will go back to the Dragons. Berglund will inbound it to Lottie for the Dragons. Lottie up the court. Stops. Pass it over to Berglund. Berglund to Lottie. Lottie in the corner there to Haas, in the paint to Lind. Ooh, pass just in front of Lind. And it's off of her fingertips and goes out of bounds. So it'll be Eagles ball now. Thorvig with it. Passes it off. Pass off again to Watron. Then back to Thorvig. Thorvig, it's a pass half court. Gets it to Kiernan to Watron. Watron trying to get past Lind. And almost has it stolen away by Lind before getting it now to Thorvig. Thorvig, get to Kiernan. Back to Thorvig. Nice job of getting her body in position to get that pass. And now to Watron. She'll take the three-point shot. It's no good. Rebound taken in by Lottie. Lottie, she'll sprint up the court here. Look, pass it off to Lind. Smart pass, and Lind will put it up and in for 2. 25-9. Dragons lead. Thorvig. To Watron, back to Thorvig. Thorvig dribbles pass. Jusak gets off to Kiernan. Ball is tipped, but Watron will take it in. Lind with the tip. Watron to Ford, and now Thorvig has it, but it's going to be an over and back. Unfortunate break there for the Eagles. 3 players check in for the Eagles, and 3 will check out. Lind to Lottie. Lottie in the corner near side to Haas. To Berglund now. Berglund to Lottie. Lottie to Berglund. Now to Haas in the paint to Lind. Back to Lottie for 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Rebound taken in there by Ludwig for the Eagles. Ludwig trying to get past Lottie. She passes it here to Zaudke. Hope I'm at least getting close to pronouncing that right. But Isabel Olsen, she'll drive to the paint and put it up and in for 2. 11-25 now. The Eagles trail. Lottie with it here for the Dragons. To Haas, to Lind, to Berglund in the near side corner. Berglund drives, then to Lind. Now to Haas, to Jusak. Jusak back to Haas. Haas to Lind again. Now to Haas. Back to Berglund, to Lind in the paint. Oh, pass was to Lati, but she was just out of position. Bit of miscommunication there. And Ludwig up the court. Oh, poked away by Berglund. Nice job, but getting it back is Ludwig. Now taking the shot is Ford. Ford no good. Rebound by Lati. Lati calls Jusak back to pass it off to her. Jusak to Berglund for 3 off the mark. Watron with the rebound for the Eagles. Watron up the court quickly. Pass it here to Huntington. Now to Ludwig for 2. It's no good off the mark. Trying to keep it alive was Haas, but she stepped on the boundary. And it's out of bounds, and the Eagles will have possession. Berglund and Jusak check out. Sell and Nassine check in for the Dragons. Pass here to Thorvig, or no, that's Huntington. Huntington now to Ford, no, Zudke. And now Olsen fighting for it. She gets it away from Lind. She goes into the paint, puts it up, no good. Lati with the rebound yet again. Lati been all over that defensive glass here this evening. Now she gets it to Nassine for 3. Oh, just off the mark. And no good. Rebound here by Ford. Ford has it knocked away out of her hands by Lati. Now it's Huntington with the ball. Huntington in the paint to Olsen. Olsen loses the dribble, but manages to keep the ball in her possession to Zudke for the shot. No good. Now Nassine has it for the Dragons. Off to Ella Sell. Ella Sell to Lati. Lati waits a second, then dribbles to Lynn. In the paint to Haas. Up and in for 2. The shot's going to count, so she'll go to the line for the possible 3-point play. Ellie Haas for 2 there. With that shot, she has 13 points, possibly 14 if she can complete the 3-point play. 3 will check in for the Eagles, and 3 will check out. Haas' shot is up and good. So Haas completes the 3-point play. It's 28-11. Thorvig with it. Oh, poked away by Nassine, but Thorvig will regain possession. Tries to get it there to Watram, but knocked away by Haas. Now knocked back away by Ludwig, but Sell will get possession. Lati passes it off. Yeah, she jumped one too many times there on that one. Doing all she can to make a play happen, but one too many jumps. And it's a travel. Kiernan will inbound it for the Eagles. She does to Watron. Watron with the ball up the side. Pass it back to Kiernan. Now to Thorvig. Oh, somehow Thorvig keeps it in her possession to Olsen. Olsen will put up the shot. No good. Rebound taken in by an Eagle. I can't see the number. She tries to put up the reverse layup. No good. That's Thorvig down there in the paint. Out of bounds, last touch by a Dragon. Thorvig will inbound it here to Watron. Watron has it blocked by Lind. And Lind will take it up the court for the Dragons. Got it to Haas, and Haas, it was heading out of bounds, but Haas does a smart thing, and as she's falling out of bounds, she throws it off of an Eagle defender, and it will remain Pine City ball. 28-11 they lead. Minute and a half left in the first half. Lati to Haas, back to Lati for 3. And Lati will hit it. That's her first 3-pointer of the game. It's 31-11. Watron can't handle the pass, and Haas will take it away. Haas into the paint. Oh, nice move, but it's blocked. LSL not in a scene, but it's taken away here by Ludwig on the rebound. Up the court, riding that boundary line, does a good job trying to get it up. But it is blocked, but she will be fouled. So Ludwig will go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Lind. Lind has 2 now. 5 team fouls for East Central, and that should be Pine City's 5th as well. No. Scoreboard hasn't changed, so just the Dragons' 4th team foul. Lind checks out, as does Kiernan for the Eagles. Ludwig's second shot is up. Oh, no good. Lottie gets the rebound for the Dragons. Up the court quickly. She stops at the top of the three-point line. Now to Nassine, to Haas in the far side corner. Haas all the way over to Sell. Back to Nassine in traffic. Tried to get it to Jusak. Maybe not the smartest of passes, but still retaining their possession are the Dragons. Lottie with it. She stops on her dribble, gets it to LSL. LSL's going to wait for a teammate to come open. It's Nassine. Nassine on the far side to Jusak. Jusak back to Nassine. Nassine back to Jusak in that far side to Lottie in the paint, and Lottie falls. I think that's going to be a foul on the Eagles. Yes. A foul there on Thorvig, her second. So the Dragons are going to inbound. Jusak. Inbound to Haas for three. And Haas, yet another three-pointer there. It's 34-11. Ball on the floor, almost stolen away, but taken in by Watron as Ellie Haas doesn't want to get the foul. She throws her hands up, says, I'm not going to get the foul. Ludwig has it, poked away, but right to Watron. Watron over to Huntington for three. A bit of an awkward shot, but Huntington nails it. And that's going to be it. Wow. A fast-moving first half as Huntington gets close to a buzzer-beater shot there. It's going to be 34-14 at the end of the first half on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic's North Branch, that for your convenience, have same-day and evening appointments. That's halftime here in Pine City. The Dragons lead 34-14 over the Eagles. We'll hear a fine word from our sponsors. When we come back, I'll recap the first half, get you some updates from around WCMPradio.com. You're listening to Basketball on WCMP.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991. Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden french fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank & Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/getThere. Franzen Bank & Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
back inside Pine City High School. We're at halftime between the Eagles and the Dragons. The Dragons have the lead 34-14 over the Eagles. Leading the way there for the Eagles was Thorvig with 6 points. And then it was Ludwig and Huntington both with 3. Ludwig had a lay-in and then made 1 free throw. Allison Huntington made a nice 3-point shot, and then Isabella Olsen also had a nice layup for her team, and that is 14 points for the Dragons. Leading the way for them is Ellie Haas with 17 right now. Lind has 9, Lottie has 6, and Carly Jusak has 2, and that's how we get 34 points on that scoreboard. The Dragons have control in this one, looking to try and pull themselves away. It was a bit of a slow start there for the Dragons, but Ellie Haas really got them going there in that half. And then Lind also was helping them get going. She hit a 3 of her own. Again, as I mentioned, she's usually not the girl that you're going to see take those 3-point shots, but she did a good job on that one. And she's usually the girl who's in the paint for them, does a good job of rebounding. But Sophie Lachie has done a good job of that tonight, especially on the defensive side of the glass. Done a real good job of getting almost, it seems like, every single rebound on the defensive side. So I'm sure they'll be using her to try and keep getting those rebounds for the Dragons. For East Central right now, it's not that they're not doing well. They are. Their offense is playing pretty good. They're getting their shooters open, but they're just missing on a couple of shots. They're trying to get into the paint there, but there's a significant height difference between these East Central players and Pine City. We've talked about it before. 4 players for Pine City are at 6 foot even, and there's no height stat on the Eagles roster, but I'm telling you right now, I can tell they're not 6 foot. I mean, they might be close, but definitely the advantage there goes for the Dragons, and that's really been helping the Dragons when the Eagles are trying to get a shot in the paint, because they just kind of stand over and put their arms up and are right there to kind of knock the ball away. We've seen about 3 or 4 blocks from Pine City down in the paint of the Eagles, and I think the Eagles, they've got their 3-point shooters open, and I think they need to lean on that more in the second half, and maybe that will start to open things up for them inside the paint. For the Dragons, I think they just got to keep doing what they're doing. They're really going back to Haas for that 3-point shot. It's working well. Lynn doing a good job of getting herself open in the paint. They're doing a really good job passing the ball around. Of course, they always usually do, so I think they just need to keep doing what they're doing on offense to continue to have success here in this second half. We'll take another commercial break. We'll hear a word from our fine sponsors, and when we come back, I'll give you a look at some of the scores going on WCMPradio.com, some hockey games, and a bunch more basketball games. Of course, you're listening to basketball right here on WCMP.
Heartland Realty in Hinckley knows Pine County and surrounding areas better than anyone around. Whether buying, selling, or both, your success depends on the advice and services provided by your local real estate agent. Don't settle for less, work with the best. With over 80 years of experience, Heartland agents specialize in this local market and always put you first. So next time you are looking to buy or sell a property, contact Susan Van Gordon at 612-309-5537 or stop in at the Heartland Realty office located in Hinckley.
K&K Concrete is a proud supporter of Pine City Dragon Athletics. K&K Concrete specializes in foundations, driveways, decorative concrete, and more. Find them on Google for more information. K&K Concrete would like to say good luck and go Dragons.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
It takes a team effort to ensure a successful future. That's why Town and Country Insurance in Hinckley, Finlayson, and Mora, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes across every sport. We recognize the dedication it takes to work and play hard. Your display of teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Here at Chris's Food Center, we have our very own top quality Quarry Stone meats, fresh or frozen. So many options with our in-store made brats, in-store smoked sausage, and beef sticks. We even have pre-made hamburger patties in a variety of flavors. And to top it off, we even have pre-marinated steaks ready for the grill. Yep, that's right. When it comes to fresh quality meats, Chris's Food Center has you covered. Find us online to view our weekly ads at chrissfoodcenter.com. Chris's Food Center is here to help you eat better, buy more, and spend less.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Back here inside Pine City High School, just about set for the second half here between the Eagles and the Dragons. Update for you on the WCMPradio.com, the other sports that are going on, the boys hockey game between Pine City and North Branch, right across the street, actually. The Dragons are trailing in that one to the Vikings, 2-0 at the end of 2 periods, so Pine City needs to get something going there in that game to get themselves back, but they have shown that they can do that very quickly. In the other hockey game going on, Cambridge Isani hosting Chisago Lakes tonight. The Wildcats have the lead over the Blue Jackets in that one, 2-0. In the boys basketball game between Bram and Rush City. Rush City now, remember, they're undefeated so far, but that could be in jeopardy as Bram leads 41-38. And in the girls basketball game, Mora hosting Malacca. Malacca has the lead 16-9. And there's the buzzer as we get set to start this second half. 18 minutes back up on that M. Hill Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M. Hill Fairview Clinics with convenient on-site pharmacy in North Branch that includes drive-up service and mail order. 34-14, the Dragons lead here in this game. And they will start with the ball in this second half. Lynn will get to inbound it here to Lottie. To Haas. All the way across court. Tried to get it to Lottie, but nice job by Thorvig. She'll get an open lane to put it up. Oh, she missed the shot. Oh, my goodness. Thorvig a little too strong on the layup there. And the free lane missed opportunity for the Eagles, but they steal it away right here again. Thorvig with it. Trying to get past Lottie. Guarded well. She gets it off now to Ludwig. Ludwig on Lind. Lind lets her through as Ludwig passes it away. Kiernan with the shot, no good. Nassine will take it for the Dragons. Nassine off to Lottie. Lottie stops just inside the three-point line to Lind. Lind will drive, get it off to Lottie, now to Nassine, to Haas for three. Long three, and she nails it. Haas starts right where she left off in that first half. It's 37-14. Ludwig to Kiernan. Kiernan in the paint, waits for a team to get there, smart play. Gets it to Thorvig, and Berglund right there, steps right in front of that pass to get it away, and Berglund, ooh. I think she got the back of her heel stepped on, and it's going to be a foul. Tough play as Watchern was just trying to get back and guard Berglund from getting the easy lay-in. Kind of an incidental thing that happened. And oh, inbound pass stolen away here by Huntington. Huntington has to stop on her dribble, gets it off to Thorvig. Thorvig just inside the three-point line. No good, and it's rebounded here by Haas. Haas leading the way for the Dragons in this game. She has 20 points now. To Lottie, to Haas, Haas to Nassine, Nassine. All the way across court here to Lind, to Haas. Back to Nassine in the far side corner. Nassine now to Lind. Lind from three. That one looks good, and it is. Lind from three. She nails it. It's 40-14. Dragons lead. Ludwig now to Thorvig. Thorvig to Watron. Watron stops. Dribbles back to her right. Now pass it to her left to Huntington. Huntington drifts to her right. Pass to Thorvig on her left side now. Thorvig to Watron. Watron stops on her dribble, passes it to Kiernan. Kiernan back to Watron, back to Huntington. Huntington thought about driving in the lane, but good defense there by the Dragons. Thorvig gets the pass. Thorvig trying to get it off to someone. She'll drive into the paint. Gets it to Kiernan. Kiernan to Watron. Watron back to Thorvig. Thorvig to Watron. Watron trying to dribble. Gets it to Thorvig now. In the paint to Watron. Watron thought about the shot. Now Huntington going to take a shot from 3. It's no good. Lind with the rebound. Lind in the paint to Lottie. Beautiful pass there from Lind to Lottie. Beautiful feed. It's 42-14. Inbound pass to Huntington, nearly stolen away by Nassim. Huntington gets it to Thorvig. A bit of miscommunication, but Thorvig, she'll take it in anyways. Watron will now get the underhand pass from Thorvig. Watron back to Thorvig. Thorvig trying to drive to Ludwig. Ludwig in the paint, pass it to Thorvig. Now to Watron for 3. That was just off the mark, off the front of the rim. Rebound by Lind. Lind now up the court. Pass in near side corner to Berglund, to Lind. Now in the paint to Haas. To Nassim from 3. Oh, off the front of the rim. Haas with the rebound. Pass it here to Lottie. Lottie in the paint to Haas. Haas takes one dribble before passing out to Nassim. Now to Berglund. Berglund's going to jack the 3 up. Oh, that one's just out. But nice rebound there from Nassim. Now to Haas. Back to Nassim. Nassim tries to get in the paint to Lottie. Oh, nice knockdown by Thorvig. And now it's Watron up the court with it for the Eagles. She gets it to Huntington, and it is stolen away for a moment by Lind. Somehow the Eagles get it back. Ludwig's going to take it, drive it into the paint. Nice shot. It's a bit hard, but it's up and in. Ludwig gets 2 back there for the Eagles. It's 42-16. Lottie will take it for the Dragons. Stops at the 3-point line, passes to Nassim. Nassim drives, gets it to Haas, back to Nassim. Nassim over to Berglund. Berglund in the paint to Lind. And they're going to say Lind was fouled there by Kiernan. Kiernan just trying to steal it away, or at least get her hand in the way of the pass, but that's going to be Kiernan's 3rd, unfortunately. 3 in, 3 out for the Eagles. Seems to be their game plan here. Jusak is also in for the Dragons. As is LSL. She now has the ball. Lottie to Berglund. Berglund drives, stops, pass it to Sell. Now to Haas on the near side. Back to Sell. To Berglund. Berglund back to Sell here. Sell thought about passing it one way, then gets it to Lottie. Lottie to Berglund. In the paint here to Jusak. Jusak back to Sell. To Haas. Good defense by the Eagles. Sell with it in the paint to Jusak, and that one's stolen away for a moment by Ludwig, and now they're going to call a jump ball. Kiernan had it. Possession runner is favoring the Eagles, so the Eagles will get it anyways. So Jemmy Kiernan took the ball. Inbound from Huntington to Ludwig. Ludwig guarded well by Lottie. She gets it here. Jemmy Kiernan. Kiernan trying to find some place to go with it. Guarded well by Sell. Now she gets it off here to Olsen. Olsen thought about the drive. Makes Jusak slide a little bit there before she passes it off to Huntington. Huntington, she'll take it just inside that 3-point line. Trying to find someone to pass it off to. She does. It was tipped by Lottie, and Lottie's just going to steal it away anyways. Puts it up and in for 2. Nice shot there by Lottie. Keeping her eye on the ball. They almost went to the ground. Now going to be... Oh, we're going to call a quick whistle there for a jump ball. I thought that was a bit quick, but either way, it is a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring the Dragons, and they'll take possession yet again. Jusak inbound here for the Dragons to Haas. To Lottie for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Huntington for the Eagles. Huntington has her back to Sell, or that's Berglund, and then it's stolen away by Lottie again for 2. Lottie, she's done a good job of that tonight. She stays just back far enough to make the Eagles think that they got room to pass it into her teammate, but then she comes out of nowhere. And then the shot by Huntington, no good. Tried to keep it in bounds was Ludwig, but Lottie has it. She has to stop on her dribble. Has to call one of her teammates back, and there's Sell to bail her out. And Haas to Lottie. Lottie to Sell. Sell to Haas. To Lottie in the near side corner. To Haas now again. All the way across court into the corner to Carly Jusak for three. Off the mark to Lottie, to Haas. Then she'll get the three. My goodness, Haas has not cooled off one bit in this game, even with the turn of the half. And we have a timeout on the court. I think that timeout was taken by East Central. So they'll be left with one here in this game. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, and you're listening to Basketball on WCMP.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Back inside Pine City High School, East Central left with one timeout. They have two team fouls. They trail 49-16. Again, their offense, not necessarily a lack of offense. They've had their opportunities, but man, Pine City is just doing a good job right now getting the turnovers early in this half. Specifically, Sophie Lottie, she was all over the rebounds there in the first half on defense. Now she's taken over in the turnover game. Lottie last year, she was a freshman, and when people watched her play, it was kind of the talk that she was going to take over for this team in the coming years. And her and Haas are leading the team this year in scoring, and Lottie kind of leading in almost every other single category. A pass from Larson, Elsie Larson, the 8th grader, is to no man's land, and it is unfortunately out of bounds. Possession will go back to the Dragons. Lottie to Nassine. Nassine drives to Sell. Sell to Lind to Lottie. Beautiful feed, and Lottie gets the friendly roll. Wow, great passing there from this Dragons offense to find the open player in the paint. That was Lottie. Pass was to Lind, and then Lind with the good awareness to get it off there to Lottie in the paint. Shot by Kiernan is no good. Rebound taken in by Ella Sell. Now to Lind, off to Lottie. Lottie could have taken a three. She won't. She'll pass it to Nassine. Lottie has it. She'll drive. Pass it to Nassine again. Nassine, she'll dribble just inside the three. Gets it to Ella Sell. Ella Sell will take the three-point shot. It's good! Ella Sell has her first points of the game, and it's a three-point shot. Dragons getting the three-point game working here. Thorvig to Larson. Larson to Olsen. Olsen tries to drive. Ball was knocked away for a moment, but I believe they're going to call a foul. Foul is going to be on Nassine. That's her first, and the team's first team foul in the second half. So the Eagles will only see a two-person exchange this time. And as do the Dragons. It's Haas and Berglund in for Jusak and Lottie. You know, Lottie didn't score a lot there in the first half, only 6 points, but she has since heated up, and she's mainly gotten those points off the turnover herself. Watchern gets an inbound pass from Olsen. Olsen will get it right back. Olsen will drive into the paint. Nice drive there, and a nice shot from Olsen. She puts it up and in for two. What a beautiful shot there. Great body control from Olsen to make sure that one gets up and falls. Haas to Lind, to Berglund, near side corner, back to Lind. All the way over to Sell, back to Haas now. Haas to Nassine. Nassine back to Sell. To Haas. Bit of tic-tac passing here. Now in the paint to Lind. Oh, pass just high for Haas. Haas takes it in, though, to LSL for three again. It's LSL. 3. Now she has 6 on the game. 57-18. The Dragons lead here. Halfway through this second half. Olsen to Huntington for 3. Huntington off the mark. Kiernan tries to get the rebound, but it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariana Kiernan. Kiernan, the one of 2 seniors on this team. The other is Cassie Thorvig. Lynn now to Haas, and Haas going to just walk it up the court. She'll get it to Berglund now. Berglund thought about taking the 3 there from off the screen from Haas. She gets it to Sell now. Sell will drive it in the paint. Stolen away there by Ariana Kiernan. Nice job by Kiernan. To Watron. Watron tries to drive. Pass to Thorvig. Thorvig. Nice jumper. Oh, my goodness. The unkind roll. And Lynn will get the rebound. That one was halfway in the basket before it rolled out. And Haas for 3 again. My goodness, Haas has just been hot from anywhere on the floor. She decides to shoot the ball. Seems to be that it's between her and Lottie. Every other game, they kind of trade who leads in scoring. And Thorvig with a nifty behind her head shot, and she gets it to fall. Any way you can get them to fall, and it's 60 to 20. The Dragons still lead. 7.5 minutes left. Berglund, thought about the 3. Nice job not to, as Huntington was right there to knock it away. Now on a seam for 3. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Kiernan with the rebound. She'll just hand it here to Thorvig. Again, Thorvig on that last position with a nice almost reverse layup without jumping. She was still on the floor while she did it. Would have been a nice trick shot and horse even. As Watron has it now. Watron to Huntington. Huntington tries to drive. Picks up her dribble. Shoots it. Gets the nice kind roll. And Huntington for 2. It's 22-60. Haas over to Nassim. And I'm not sure who that timeout was by. I thought I heard Haas call the timeout, but the ref was... Nope, it is going to be Pine City's timeout. So while they take a timeout, we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to basketball here on WCMP.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
Back here in Pine City High School, you can hear that buzzer. That's the first buzzer to let them know. Got about 15 seconds before you got to get back on the court. Dragons lead here, 60-22 in this second half over the East Central Eagles. With 6 minutes, 45 seconds left here on the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic, Rush City with virtual clinic in the West Building. There to assist you on Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. So 60-22. Dragons are getting set to inbound. It'll be Sell to Lottie. Lottie, maybe thought about the 3, fakes it to Lind. Now it's to Jusak. Jusak gets it out of trouble. She tried to get it off there to number 10, and I do not have a number 10 on my roster for Pine City. So no number 10, so I apologize about that, as she is not on my roster. Either way, the Eagles have it. It's Thorvig to Ludwig. Ludwig, nice drive. Ooh, the roll does not go her way, and with the rebound is the lady who has no place on this roster, on this one anyways. Could be another player, just a different jersey. It was number 10 with the rebound. And again, I do not have number 10 on the roster for Pine City, so I apologize. Again, she could be just wearing a different jersey number for this game. Maybe her jersey got ripped, or she changed jersey numbers for varsity. Again, though, the East Central Eagles have it. Thorvig to Watrin. Watrin now to, she tries to get it off to a teammate, but just nowhere to go as the Dragons are all over it. Ella Sell with the steal. She thought about just the jumper. Now she gets it to Lottie for 3. Oh, just a little hard, and Lynn will put it up and in for 2. Nice rebound by Lynn. She took it right away and shot it, and it's up and in for 2, 62-22. Thorvig telling her teammates, hey, you got to move out there. Let's open it up. She gets it to Watrin, to Jemmy Kiernan, and Kiernan can't take it in cleanly. It's off her hands, out of bounds. We'll get a substitution here. Berglund and Nassine in for Lind and Lottie. Dragons lead 62-22. We got a running clock now, under 5 minutes left. Sell to Berglund, back to Sell. Over to Nassine. Nassine to Berglund in the near side corner. Berglund to Jusak in the paint. Nice turnaround jumper. No good. They're fighting for the ball. What? Not sure. I think they're going to. Not sure if they called a jump ball or a foul there. I think it's jump ball. Well, possession arrow favors the Eagles, so they'll have it. So they did call a jump ball after some confusion on my part. Thorvig has it to Huntington. Huntington, she'll drive it in the paint. Puts up a nice shot. It's no good, but they're going to say she was fouled. So Huntington going to go to the line and shoot 2 for her team. They trail 62-22. Nassine, that'll be her second foul of the game. Her team's second. Again, another clean half here for both teams as 2 team fouls for each team. Huntington, her shot is off the front of the rim, no good. Score remains 62-22. Huntington getting set again. This one is up, and that one gets a nice roll, and it's in. So Huntington gets 1 of 2. It's 23-62. Berglund with it. Now to Sell. Sell drives, tries to pass it off, and yeah, that's a double dribble. Oh, she dribbled, stopped, and dribbled again. Can't do that. 62-23. And we had a whistle from the ref. Thought he heard a timeout call, but didn't. That's all right, as Huntington has it. Puts up an awkward shot, somehow gets it to fall. Nice shot from Huntington. It's 62-25. Berglund to Sell. Sell to Jusak on the far side corner, back to Sell. And it's, thought it was poked away by Huntington, but I think they're going to say it was the last touch by a Dragon. So Thorvig's going to take the inbound pass. Drive up the court. Stop. Off to Huntington. Huntington trying to find anyone to get it off to. She does to Olsen. Olsen going to drive into the paint. She's got an open lane. Up and in for 2. Nice job there from Olsen to recognize the open lane around the defense. She takes it right to the basket. Nassine to the unlisted player, number 10. Now to Sell to Jusak. Back to the number 10. She got possession of it, but they're going to call a jump ball before she did. Either way, the possession arrow does favor the Dragons, so they'll keep it. 3 in, 3 out for the Eagles. Minute and a half left in this game on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic. Rush City provides scheduled lab and diabetic education appointments on site. Inbound pass here to Jusak. She puts it up and in for 2. Carly Jusak, her second points of the game. 64-27. Watrin with it. Pass it to Jemmy Kiernan, and she can't take it in cleanly. We got to fight for the ball. And Kiernan and number 10 for the Dragons go after it. It's going to be a foul on number 10. No, okay, I guess it is not on number 10. It is on Jemmy Kiernan. Pass over to Sell, to Jusak now in the corner to Maddie Berglund. Berglund going to drive in the paint, then pass it off here. And trying to drive, but she passed it off to Nassim. Nassim back. Now off to Sell, to Berglund. Berglund takes a short jumper off the mark. Rebound by, thought for a moment it was by Jusak. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Eagles. 20 seconds left in this game. Dragons lead 64-27. Watron with it for the Eagles. To Huntington. Huntington takes a shot from long distance. She gets, I believe that's a long two, though. 29-64. And that's going to be it. Nassim will dribble out the clock here for the Dragons, and the Dragons get the victory over the Eagles, 64-29 in this game. We'll take a commercial break here. Word from our fine sponsors. When we come back, I'll recap this game, give you an update on what's to come for both of these teams and also for WCMP broadcasting schedule. And then I'll also give you an update on the games going on WCMPradio.com as well. So again, Dragons get the victory over the Eagles, 64-29. You're listening to Basketball on WCMP.
The new year is here. It's the perfect time to trade out the old and bring in the new. That's the new furnace to keep you cozy warm for the rest of winter and for years to come. Aquarius Home Services, your local heating expert, is here to help with a fantastic New Year special. How does a new furnace for as low as $45 per month sound? That's right, as little as $45 per month. To learn more and schedule your free estimate, visit AquariusHomeservices.com today.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley, providing you with the highest quality food for your family. This week at Daggett's, get 80% lean ground beef for just $2.49 per pound. Get bone and assorted pork chops, $1.69 per pound. Get a 4-pound bag of navel oranges for $2 for $7. And boxes of General Mills cereals are 4 for $10. Deals are good this week only while supplies last, so hurry into your local grocery store, Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
M Health Fairview Clinic in North Branch can help your entire family stay healthy, heal from illness and injuries, or manage complex health conditions. Specialties include family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy, with early morning appointments and 24/7 scheduling online or by phone. To schedule an appointment, call 185-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available at North Branch Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 to 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991. Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W Root Beer Freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust mortgage consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/get there. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with the mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our rapid mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Heartland Realty in Hinckley knows Pine County and surrounding areas better than anyone around. Whether buying, selling, or both, your success depends on the advice and services provided by your local real estate agent. Don't settle for less work with the best. With over 80 years of experience, Heartland agents specialize in this local market and always put you first. So next time you are looking to buy or sell a property, contact Susan Van Gordon at 612-309-5537 or stop in at the Heartland Realty office located in Hinckley.
K&K Concrete is a proud supporter of Pine City Dragon Athletics. K&K Concrete specializes in foundations, driveways, decorative concrete, and more. Find them on Google for more information. K&K Concrete would like to say good luck and go Dragons.
Back here inside Pine City High School, the Dragons get the victory over East Central 64-29. The Dragons move to 7-1 on the season, and with the loss to East Central, Eagles fall to 1-6. Looking over this game, leading the way there for the Eagles, it was Allison Huntington, the junior, with 10 points. Then it was Cassidy Thorvig, the senior, with 8. And Isabella Olson, the sophomore, with 6, and Mackenzie Ludwig, the sophomore, with 5. That adds up to 29 points. On the other side for the Pine City Dragons, leading the way was Easley Ellie Haas. She had 26 points in this game. And here, let me count up the threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 threes on the game here tonight there for Ellie Haas. And just about any time she shot the three, she made it. She was well over 50% from three-point range. She did a really good job tonight getting herself going early and really helped her team pull away in this one. Then it was Chloe Lind and Sophie Lotti, both with 14 points in tonight's game. Then LSL with 6 and Carly Jusak with 4. That adds up to 64 points there for the Pine City Dragons. Again, the Dragons get a nice win here tonight. They kind of got up on the Eagles early and just didn't look back. They got that three-point shot working, and everyone seemed to get their hand on the ball and really work hard at getting the shot. And again, they did a really good job with the rebound. Sophie Lotti did a good job on that defensive side, getting the rebounds there in the first half. And then in the second half, she did well getting the turnovers to go her way. So it was a really good team effort. Everyone shot well from almost anywhere on the floor. And again, the Dragons do get the victory 64-29 over the Eagles. In other games going on the WCMP.com, right now we have a game in overtime, Bram versus Rush City. It's 68-66. Bram has a lead in overtime, but right now Rush City is at the line. Looks like to shoot a 1-1. They make the first one to make it 68-67. So Rush City trying to keep their undefeated season hopes alive as they are facing Bram. Bram, they are a lot better than what their record shows. I believe they're 4-3, but my goodness, they are so much better than what their record shows right now. And the second shot is no good. Bram has the lead, 68-67. In the other games going on, North Branch is still leading over Pine City, but Pine City's closed the gap. It's 2-1. The Vikings lead. Pine City needs just 1. Cambridge Isani in their game, they're trailing against Chisago Lakes 3-0. And then in the girls basketball game between Mora and Malacca, the Mustangs do trail in that one, 31-25. So I don't think I'll catch the end of these ones before we end this broadcast, but got plenty more action going on not only tomorrow, but also on Saturday for WCMP Broadcasting. Tomorrow we'll have some girls hockey action between Pine City and Duluth Marshall, and then we'll have more boys basketball action as Pine City will host Painesville tomorrow night. Then we'll get back to girls basketball action as it will be Rush City will host Bram and Cambridge Isani will host Monticello. And then on Saturday, Pine City will host their triangular starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. But again, in this game, the Dragons get the victory over the Eagles of East Central 64-29, and they improve their record to 7-1. Again, I want to thank all of our fine sponsors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast, because really, without them, we can't come out here and do these broadcasts. So make sure to thank them personally if you enjoy listening to not just this broadcast, but all the other broadcasts as are going on WCMPradio.com. For WCMP, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. You've been listening to basketball here on